Man, oh man, I didn't think I was gonna wake up today, jump on the computer, load up some good old YouTubes, and the first thing I'm presented with is XQC.
People who are buying it are people that like her brand and whatnot. It's just how it is. Unless you put a lot of effort into a massive marketing and make an actually good product, at least
True.
you think it's a good product, like Prime, shit like that.
Asmongold.
And like, it's super out of touch to say that. It's dumb as fuck to say that. I don't know why she would say that. Like, I have no idea why you would say
Exactly.
that. But it doesn't make sense. Like,
It's out of touch.
I don't see the logic. Because, like, this is the thing, right? She doesn't put herself in a bad position whenever she does that. She puts everybody that works on these cookies with her in a bad position. Because now she's created a bunch of negative PR for this company.
And Charlie, Penguins is his channel name, but everybody knows Charlie.
Pokimane started a snack company called Mina. It's focused on selling healthy cookies right now with her Midnight Minis. And immediately it fell into controversy because the price point is very high for some cookies. $28 for 4 packs of cookies, which comes out to about $7 per bag. There's also a lot more moving parts to this drama because a lot of people started to recognize the similarities between Mina's Midnight Minis and Totesi's Midnight Cookies as well.
And I'm just like, what the hell are they on about today? Cookies? What's this shit all about? Start looking into it. And it's about Amani or Pokimane. Jesus Christ, I hate saying that. I know her like real name is Amani, right? Whatever. I'm gonna call her like 4 different versions of her name that I think is correct throughout this video. But man, I wish I had the time to worry about other people. You know what I mean? Man, I got bills, family, all this shit going on. I don't have time to worry about what somebody said in a video. I just thought about that to myself. I was like, what kind of world do we live in? You know what I mean? Like, where you have this time to be able to worry about stuff like that. Well, that's what I thought at first. And I started digging into it, and I realized that she is making her own company, or already has made her own company, established her own brand that may or may not be a knockoff of another brand. And that's not owned by her at all, except one of them has like more vitamin D or whatever. Big whoop. They literally look the same in every other regard. And same ingredients except for the increased vitamin D in the other. And she's charging a shit ton of money for it. For cookies. Healthy cookies on top of that. I'll get into that in a minute. But for healthy cookies, well, let's just get into it now. If you are somebody that works out, I used to be. Many moons ago, I used to jog 30 to 40 miles a week. I would do high interval intensity training every day, which is not healthy. I know this now, but I was younger then, like between ages of 24 to 27. You know, I was like getting it. I still had that youth in me, so whatever. I digress. Anyway, so I was working out a shit ton. I had my body weight of lean, pure muscle mass around anywhere. I would fluctuate from 140 to 155, just depending if I did more strength training that week or not, right? I would add more muscle, or another week I'd do more cardio, so I would like eat my muscle away. It was just this vicious cycle. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know how to work out properly. So I was all over the place. I'd be like skinny. The skinniest I've gotten is 130. So I know about exercise. Well, I know how to lose weight, or I know how to like get lean muscle mass. Not anymore. I've been truck driving for 8 years, you know. So I'm like 210 pounds now. But my point is, it's a healthy cookie. Just buy a fucking cookie, man. Just get the real deal. Because if you're putting yourself through a lot of stress, your body, and you're doing all this hard work, all this exercise, treat yourself right. Get a real cookie. Go to McDonald's and get a flurry, dude. Get a McFlurry, dude. Don't cheap out. Don't think that you're doing better for yourself by getting a freaking healthy cookie. That sounds horrible. It sounds like ass. Sounds like you just spread somebody's cheeks over the age of 70 that was willing, and you just put your face right in it and went. That's what a healthy cookie sounds like to me. If you're a serious workout freak, like I was, just go ahead and cheat, man. Or lady, go ahead. Eat a freaking real ass cookie. Go to Subway, matter of fact. Because she's charging, I think she said 4 bags, $7 a pop, for mini cookies on top of that. They're not even full-size cookies. They're mini cookies, of course, trying to go with that healthy trend. So you want to cut down on calories. And then you're trying to make the cookie healthy. It's a fucking cookie. How healthy is it going to be? Anyway, go to Subway. For $2 you can get 3. If you buy a foot-long sandwich, you get a free cookie included. And then sometimes they got these crazy deals where they have like 20 cookies in a box for like, I think like $5.99 or some shit like that. They have these crazy deals on cookies. If you really want cookies that bad, but you are a workout kind of person, just go to Subway and buy a freaking footlong and get one for free. There's your cheat day. Let's be freaking real. I've lost so much weight before when I was working out like a fiend. And I could eat whatever I wanted to. That included cookies and ice cream, and still lose weight. Because my ass would be out there the next day freaking hustling on those exercise videos. Anything I can do watching off fitnessblender.com. But this is not about exercise or anything like that. I just thought it was ridiculous that it's essentially a gimmick when anybody puts healthy cookie, healthy or health in front of the word cookie. First of all, you're cheating on yourself. You think you're cheating on your diet. You're cheating on yourself. Just go get the real cookie. Just fucking cheat. Who cares? But I'm sitting here watching all this. Everybody reacting to Imani. Pokimane, a.k.a. Gucci Mane's little sister. And I'm trying to figure out what's the big deal. So I finally watched the clip. You know, because... And why I say what's the big deal? Because she's doing her thing. She wants to market her shit. Whatever. I know it's stupid to buy a healthy cookie for the reasons I just stated, but I didn't know it was much more than just that.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags.
Still a lot.
That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot.
She had the nerve to call people idiots because they were having their own conversation and their own comment section, right? Okay. Why does she call them idiots? Because she says that they're too stupid to figure out that each bag of cookies is $7 a bag and you get 4 bags for the total of $28. Who the fuck has money to spend on $28 worth of fucking cookies, my guy? Who? Not this dude. Probably not you. I could think of better things to do with my $28, man. Like buy some cheap steaks and make me an Asmongold steak dinner. You know? Or go make me an Asmongold pizza for like $3-4. I could just think of many different things to do with my $28. I could buy some more vape juice so I can continue blowing clouds and looking like a douchebag. You know? Things like this. So, and it gets worse. You know, I thought essentially she was just going to stop there, but she even went further and called everybody a broke boy.
I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Because they couldn't afford $28 worth of cookies. And that's when I realized she's out of touch. You know, she put her foot in her mouth and sucked on it hard, and she's been wearing sweaty boots all day. In my mind, that's the equivalency of what she just did. Because anybody that says something like that, you got to realize where you came from. You got there because of your audience. And now you're calling those same people or just having a casual conversation in your chat broke boys and idiots who cannot do math. You are out of touch. Now, I thought it would just end there. Again. But she proceeds to laugh about it. And I think, what is the laugh? Oh boy.
Like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyways, moving on.
Right? Is the laugh because she feels nervous? Does she really feel nervous? Because she realized she said something really crazy and stuck her foot in her mouth after, like, stepping in dog shit? And then went, oh shit, you know, I fucked up. If so, that's okay. We all have our moments, and she clearly had hers. But if that's the case, apologize, move on. Not a big deal, right? No one's wanting to, like, it's not the Salem witch trials here. Imani, whatever. all love to you, but at the same time, we're human beings. We fuck up from time to time. Just own up to it. But if the other idea I have of the laugh is she meant that shit, like in a condescending way, or like an evil laugh kind of type deal. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But there's two things that I took that laugh as. Either she was nervous and tried to downplay the stress for herself, or like in a condescending kind of way, where she's just happy that she said it. And the thing is, if she's making her own company, and if she has any sponsors tied up in her cookie company, or any other investors that went in with it with her, which would be a smart thing to do to diversify or lower the risk. Sorry. You lower the risk when on a startup company by getting different investors into it. So if it does fail, you're not taking all the hit yourself, right? It's just a smart thing to do. I wish I could have did that when I formed my first business. Probably would have still been in business. But yeah, so it's crazy to me that she would say something like that on stream, because you're hurting your brand. Not only are you hurting your streaming brand, but now you're hurting your little cookie startup brand too. Because now anybody that's watching that, and you decide I'm gonna buy it anyway, that's on you, and that's cool. Whatever. You're a fan of her. She's gonna do whatever she wants to do, and you're not gonna give a fuck because you're there for her. All power to you. I don't care about that. But if you're not somebody that doesn't, or if you're somebody that doesn't watch her, sorry, I meant to say that, and you look at that video, you can be like, well, first of all, you don't even know who she is. But now that you have this first interaction with her in this clip, you're going to be like, I ain't buying her fucking shit. Fuck that. But yeah, you're not going to want to buy her fucking cookies. You don't want nothing to do with it. Especially not at $28. Who the fuck is this? Like she's some kind of queen. You know what I mean? And she forgets her audience are people that probably work paycheck to paycheck. Now, I used to make anywhere between 80 to 125,000 a year after taxes in my business. After all the expenses, my company grossed over 300,000. But after paying all the maintenance and all the bills and everything like that, I was left anywhere between 80 to 125K a year. Just depends on how well the year went in terms of, the work that was done as an independent contractor. Now, that's fine and dandy. But even with that kind of money, I still don't think that makes you well off in life to where you can laugh at people that are making about 40 to 50,000 a year. I don't even think if you made 500,000 to $1 million a year, you should still be in any position where you feel like my point is, I don't think you should be in any position where you get so out of touch, you forget that you are now part of the minority. You're etching on closer to the 10% of the top wealthiest people in the world. Not 1%. She ain't nowhere near that. That's like billionaire shit and up and beyond. That's like Saudi prince money where they're probably trillionaires, just from the old money and everything. But she's like definitely a millionaire, multi-millionaire. She's etching on up there like 10, 20% top of the wealthiest people in the world. When you get to that point and you're starting to get so out of touch, maybe it's okay just to stop streaming at this point. Unless she's on contract, then I'm on and keep going, whatever. But what's that saying? Like, you want to quit while you're ahead? No, I get it. We all have our moments, and I keep saying this, but I don't know if it was a moment. I don't know if she regrets it. I have no idea. But I thought it was crazy the amount of shit that was brought up about this video was on my feed today. And it's okay. I love Asmongold's opinion. I love Charlie's opinion. I don't watch XQC, but, I checked out one of his clips for a minute and got an idea about it. And a lot of these things that these people I just mentioned, I agree with a lot of them on a lot of these things. You don't attack your viewers. You don't call them broke boys and idiots for not knowing how to do math. You don't make them feel poor as hell, or maybe because they are, but you don't call it out or anything like that because they don't feel comfortable paying for $28 worth of shit ass cookies. Health cookies? That was my biggest issue. Health cookies. What the fuck is a health cookie, my guy? And but the bigger issue, my bad, that wasn't the biggest. The biggest issue to me was the laugh that she gives. The fuck is that laugh all about, dude? Because if it's that nervous laugh because she realized she fucked up, okay, all's forgiven. But if it's the other laugh where she feels like she's some kind of queen talking down on the peasants and she got away with saying something that made her feel good, that's really revealing about you as a person. Now, you could still apologize for that. I don't think anybody should be held to anything that they said 20 years ago, 10 years ago, but she's saying this now. So, apology should come out sooner rather than later. Or she could just let it go. People will forget. You know, fans will still continue to donate to her, even though she says she's turned off donations and stuff like that. They'll continue to watch. They'll donate their time. And it's fine. You know, I've come to realize in life, you like who you like. I'm not saying people should stop watching her after this. I'm just saying that it was a bonehead thing for her to do. Now, I have seen a lot of people in the comments rising to arms and saying, yo, she needs to get rid of her channel. She just needs to get the fuck off the internet, yada, yada, yada. Nah, none of that. I don't wish any of that on her. Because the way I look at it, people are going to like what they're going to like. And she's got her audience that likes what she does. And if they like that kind of attitude that she's putting out when she speaks like that, then that's what they want to see. And she's catering to that audience. That's not for us to say because we are not her audience. Now, is it a bonehead thing to do as a person, as a human being? Sure. Big time. No argument there. I wouldn't have said that shit. And if I did, I would have been joking, right? Maybe. But my point is, it is what it is. She did some bonehead ass shit. It's got a lot of people pissed off at her. And it's her own fault. I was just more confused that, you know, everything was blowing up in my YouTube feed today about it. And that's fine. You know, I just want to give my opinion on it. Amani, whatever. Sell your cookies. I'll never buy them because health cookie? It's just a reason for you to charge more because you put the word health into it. And instantly by doing that, you increase the profits of your sales by 20 or 30% just by putting a word in there. Anyways, peace.
I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.